G'day, Laurie here. This is a MMI On3 K36 locomotive, and I've just removed the Chinese motor, which is a 3-pole motor, and it doesn't behave very well with back EMF on the motor. The decoder's trying to read it all the time, so it's fighting. And I'm putting in a 5-pole Mashima. This is an 18 wide by 33 millimeters long. It's got a shaft at the back you can put a flywheel on. There is room, but I do animation, so I'll be putting motors in the back of the behind this one. And we're going to put a new speaker in, which is I've cut round. They normally come square, but I've cut this one round, so that's a nice speaker. What I like about these, if you can see this outer diaphragm, see how it's curved, and that's to allow this inner cone and coil to be able to move a lot more, and the more movement the more air, and it's air that transfers the sound waves to our ears, so that's what we want. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to get a working bell. I'll get that bell working, and we'll get some lights, but first up there's the motor. Getting this out, there's a couple of screws underneath to take this plate out, and just got to drill a couple of holes and then mount the motor in the existing holes so it won't fit. To cut off the excess shaft, I'm just going to use a Dremel tool, but not near the loco, of course. And I've sealed the motor to stop any of the grit getting inside the back end of it there. Don't want that in the bearing. Okay, that's how I put things together there. I've got the WOW version 3 there, doing a test on, and the Keep Alive down the side here. And because the Mashimas, I got the 2 flat sides on them, this is perfect. That just fits, the motor fits in between there just easily. Now I've got nothing up inside there, but up in the front, I've got the sponge in there that I was talking about. You see that sponge? That's not stopping anything, and you can hear the sound. If I put the front back on, and I can have another listen to it, but you can hear how the sound's going. Oh, crisp. Beautiful. That's porting out the facing forward the speaker. Okay, it's time to be putting the speaker in there now. I don't want the speaker sitting right back against the insert cutting here, so I'm going to put a piece of sponge in at the back of this. And we do, I'll whack that in, and this is going to keep it square, keep the back square. And I've got the speaker wires there. And we're going to push this in, and that's about 10 millimeters thick, that foam. And I'll just push this speaker back in here, just gently. Oh, that seems to be firm there. And then all it is there then, I'm just going to put some Formula 56 canopy glue to seal all the way around the speaker. Okay, this is looking down. I've just used a paintbrush to go around to remove any glue that was actually touching on the outer diaphragm. So I'll let that one set, and I might probably give it a second coat. Here's where I'm drilling out the back of the little dimple holes on the fire door cover, so that each of the holes is going to have a flickering light coming through it there. So there's the drill in there. Just take him out. And we just give that a clean up. I'll have to vacuum that out and give it a wash, but each of those little holes is just going to have some light coming through it rather than just one drilled hole. What I'm doing now is I'm putting some fibre optic into each of these holes down here, so that the LED light's going to come through better than it is trying to fight its way through the hole, so just making it a little bit more dramatic for that. I'm just rounding the ends of these with a bit of heat, and I just cut them off a little bit longer. A pair of pliers, let me just grab it, and I like using this Loctite gel, much better than the other super glues that I use. Put a little bit on the outside, and then we've got to push him in the hole. Use my fingers, get him in, and we push him in. Trying to work around the camera here. There we go. Right, there's that one in. There's the glow with the fibre optics. I've only drilled 6 holes, so as if he's just got part of the door open to draw a draft through. Okay, so you like to know how I do my bell. So I'm still on the test bench here. I'm in
sound mode active.
Now let's go to light
mode active.
Light mode active. There's the bell ringing, so that's pulling the cord backwards and forwards. So that's how I get the bell to work. A little motor there, a little bit of circuit, and just coming off the green wire, which is the lighting wire. But you've got a function lighting wire that's driving a motor. Why not? I've been doing this for years, and it's how I do a lot of the animations. We can stop it, we can start it again, stop it. So that's how I get the bell to go. Now all I've got to do is dual mode match that function, the lighting function, with the sound.
Sound mode active.
Turn off. And that's how it is. Okay, I've put the bell sound and the bell motor on the dual mode. So F1 turns it on and off, and back on again. That's how I get my bell working. And I've just mounted it up inside the cabin. Okay, I've just put her on the track after doing the install. This is the first time she's been on the track. There's the fibre optics that are in the fire door that I put in there. Just 6 of them, but gets a nice look. I've got firebox flicker underneath. Got the cabin light in there. The bell, we'll get that working in a second. And we've got the number boards, headlight and classification lights all working. And put a KD on the front. Okay.